What's up? It's me, Sarah G with the Smack, and I'm back. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about what equity research analysts and portfolio managers should do after you get your job offer. Now, for a lot of people, the job offer is the end of the journey. I want to just tell you that contrary to what everybody believes, this is actually a continuation of the journey. You should never stop working on your career objectives, even though you can breathe that sigh of relief and congratulations that you got the job that you wanted. So here are the three things you should be doing. One, you should absolutely be going to your past employers or anybody that you worked with in that last job, and you should seal in a nice letter of recommendation. Have them actually physically write it on company letterhead. Get that PDF copy. You should also get them to write a testimonial for you on your LinkedIn page. If you don't know how to do it, consult LinkedIn Help. You want them out there touting you and saying what great things you brought to their company. It's important to do this within 1 to 3 months of leaving your last job. And the reason is that the more time that passes, the more obscure in their mind your achievements will become. You want to get them in right away. Okay. First thing. Also, by the way, in that you want to ask people if they would be a reference for you and get their contact information, not just their company contact information, get their cell phone number, get their personal email, lock in all that information, save it in a safe place. Number two, you should be networking like crazy, okay? You should be out there connecting with people that work at the types of companies where you're going. You should be connecting with anybody that has the same job title as the job that you just got, people who run the conferences, people who wrote books about the subject, everybody. And the reason is that now that you are kind of moving up, you're in an ascension point, you have a great story. Hey, I just got this job as an equity research analyst at blah, blah. I start in 2 weeks. I'm just out here surveying the terrain, and I wanted to make connections with individuals that are involved in the space. It looks great. First of all, they know that you're not coming to them with your hand out, asking them to do something for you. Awesome. So you're in a position that will give people confidence that you're going to be more of a giver than a taker. And the second thing is you're in an exciting point in your career. And then that makes people excited about knowing you, because it's like, wow, he or she just got this job. They're successful. They achieved something in their career. This is someone I should know. And they're also like, it brings a point of curiosity to them, because they're like, I want, to see what happens in the next steps. So it's definitely a lot less mundane than the normal, hey, I'm reaching out because I'm looking for an equity research job. That's kind of stuff they hear all the time, but they hear less often from the person that got the job and is wanting to move forward with them as a networking connection. And the third thing is you want to absolutely just make sure all the annoying administrative things involved with your transition are game, set, match, taken care of before your first day. You can never cover all of the things or anticipate all the changes that are going to happen, but change is stressful, and you don't want to be that person that gets lost on the first day of work, or that can't find their passport, and because the company's asking for 3 forms of identification for whatever reason. You don't want that person that shows up the first day and then got a hole in your shirt and you have no backup clothes and now you look like a schlub the whole day. All right. So be prepared for like any scenario that could arise, and understand that within the first 30 to 90 days, just like any new relationship, the employer is going to be looking at the employee with a lot of scrutiny, and people are definitely going to be judging you because they don't know you and they don't trust you. So while you're in this trust building phase, you want to convey the best possible impression that you're prepared for everything. And if you're not prepared, you have the mechanisms to solve the problem. You want to, when you're on the first day, yes, things are going to happen. Problems will materialize. Expect this and be ready. So, hey, everybody, thank you so much for listening. I have a newsletter that I publish on a monthly basis about equity research and portfolio management topics. Please join the newsletter list below. The link is in the summary box. And the other thing is, if you are just interviewing for one of these equity research or portfolio management jobs, I have an equity research and portfolio manager interview kit. And the link is also in the summary box below. Check out that book and read it if you're going up for these kinds of jobs.